everyone, welcome back to another video from GenMedX. Today's video is about how to cope with results day stress. Maybe you're watching this at a time when results day is creeping up on you and the nerves about getting the results you want are starting to kick in. I completely get why it's such a stressful time, especially if you need a particular set of grades to get into uni, so this is why we've made this video. But before we get into it, this video is brought to you by GenMedX. We are an award-winning organisation based in Oxford, working around the world to support current and future aspiring healthcare professionals. To find out more, head over to our website, generationmedics.org.uk, or click the link in the description. And make sure you subscribe and turn your notifications on so you don't miss other videos like this. Prepare. One of the biggest ways that you can settle your nerves for results day is to prepare. If you know that you have a few backup plans just in case things don't go exactly as expected, then you can confidently reassure yourself that whatever happens, it's going to be okay. So how exactly can you prepare for results day? One thing you might want to prepare for is missing your grades for getting into uni, and this will involve doing a bit of research about clearing. In 2019, over 73,000 applicants secured a place through UCAS clearing, so it's an option that works for a lot of people. If you don't know what clearing is, don't worry. GenMedX has a few videos on it, giving you loads of advice about the process, and we'll link them in the description so you can take a look at them once you've finished with this video. Loads of different unis and courses have clearing spaces, and it's even possible to get into medicine through clearing, so don't let myths or misconceptions deter you from at least doing your research and doing some preparation in advance. Some universities have an expression of interest form on their website which you can fill in before clearing starts so you can get updates about vacancies straight into your inbox. Think carefully about what courses you'd like to apply to if you go through clearing, so you don't end up making a quick, poorly informed decision about a course that you're not super interested in. Have a list of courses at the ready, so you can get in touch with those unis if you do indeed have to enter clearing, and you could also get in touch with them in advance, again to register your interest. Make sure you carefully research each of the courses that you're interested in, so if you're asked why you want to study there while you're talking to them on the phone, you know what to say. As well as preparing for getting lower grades than expected, you could also prepare for if it goes better than you expected, and in this case you might want to consider adjustment. Adjustment is for applicants who have met and exceeded their conditions and would like to consider a different course or university. UCAS adjustment only opens from A-level results day, so you can't really plan the actual process, but it doesn't hurt to find out what it is and how it works. We've also mentioned adjustment in some of our other videos, which we'll link below, so don't forget to give them a watch. How else can you prepare for results day? Well, it sounds pretty obvious, but you want to know what your school's plans are for how it's going to be run. Different schools open at slightly different times on the morning of results day, so you'll want to know when you can go in, as well as how you're getting into school. If you have someone else going in to collect your results, you may have to let your school or college know in advance, or if you'd like them to be sent to your house, you should ask about that to see how your school is doing it. It's probably been a while since you logged into UCAS, so you want to check that you know your password so you can easily get into your account to see whether you've been accepted into your firm or insurance. On results day, if you have been accepted, your offer will change from conditional to unconditional if it wasn't already before, meaning that you met the conditions, or if you haven't, then the uni decided to accept you nonetheless. Distract yourself. So once you've planned out what you could do in each scenario, you might find that distracting yourself is the next best thing for staying calm and collected before results day. There are loads and loads of ways you can do this. In the days before results day, you might want to stay busy by going out with your friends and trying something new to take your mind off it. You could go to the cinema, read, bake, or just go for a walk and get some exercise to improve your mood. Whatever it is that brings you joy, try and use that to fill your time as much as you can, rather than catastrophizing or working yourself up into a state of self-doubt and worry. Of course, it can be hard to do this, especially if you need a certain set of grades to get into uni. Talk to someone. You don't have to suffer in silence. Most likely you'll know loads of people who are in exactly the same boat as you, and sometimes it helps to have a bit of a rant with your friends about what you're worrying about. You could discuss what your backup plans are and give each other advice for what's helping you to cope, and before you know it, results day will be over and done with. You don't just have to talk to friends. If you'd rather talk to someone who isn't in the same boat as you right now, you may want to talk to your family about it so they know how you're feeling and can give you some reassurance in the days leading up to results day. Turn your phone off. Bear with me on this one. I'm not completely suggesting that you cut yourself off from the world, just that if you know that there's a particular social media platform or group chat that's only increasing your stress, Maybe mute it or turn your phone off for a while so it doesn't drive you into even more worry and doubt. I'd also suggest that maybe you don't spend the day before results day scrolling through YouTube videos of people getting their results. I know a lot of people do this, and I definitely had a browse myself, but it just made me that bit more stressed about the whole thing. At this point, there's nothing you can do to change the situation, so unless you find that it's helpful for you to see how results day works out for other people, don't put yourself through it 20 times by watching loads of videos of people who are just as stressed as you. Try and get some sleep. Okay, this is a tricky one, and I know it's way easier said than done, and there becomes a point where it's out of your control, but I'd really recommend that you get an early night and try and get some sleep. Results day is a really crazy day, and you really want to be awake for it, especially if you may have to start the clearing process. Even if you don't fall asleep early, try and stay off your phone in the evening, and maybe try and wind down by watching a film or TV show you like, or reading a book, instead of working yourself into a state that has you convinced that you failed all your exams, because that's probably most likely not the case. So that brings us to the end of today's video, but before we go, I just want to wish you luck with whatever results day brings. Remember to put it into perspective, and remember that even if your worst case scenario comes true, there will be an option for you, and you will probably be able to talk to your teachers who will help you to figure out what you should do next. Your academic achievements are just one part of your life, so if it all goes wrong, it's not the end of the world, and there will be something that you can do, even if it's not what you were hoping for. Thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy this video, check out our other ones on results day, clearing and adjustment, and please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. We'd love to hear from you, so comment below to let us know what you think and what else you'd like to see from us. Remember, we have lots more support and advice available on our website, generationmedx.org.uk, so do take a look. If you're already a member, jump into conversation on our forum, and if you're not, then why not join? See you again soon.